Hey guys, it is Forerunner patch notes time, and this is a very special one because it addresses a lot of things that people have not liked about malware calls. Alright, we are getting some big malware call changes to make it a bit more manageable, which is a lot of things that we've been asking, so I'll be going over that as well as the other things in this update. A lot of hero things right here. And generally on Forerunner patch notes, these come to global servers about a month from now, so we can expect this towards the end of next month. So keep that in mind. As you can see, it does say it is on the 30th of this month, but once again, this is Forerunner. And let's just get right into it, all right? Starting off, we have Dahlia Death's Blossom. She is becoming an esotericist. So not only is she going to be cultist, she's also going to be eso. This makes her so viable. Well, not viable, but this makes her a lot better in a lot of areas and is a good change. I mean, I keep thinking, why the heck is Dahlia not an ESO? This might make her more usable in GVG, maybe some other areas as well. And the big thing is this points me towards them rerunning Dahlia somewhat soon. Keep that in mind. Then we're also getting some Talon skill adjustments. First of all, Nature's Fury has changed the trigger requirements in human form, reduced from 8 times to 7 times. And then the ground stomp in Berserker stance is guaranteed to trigger during the ultimate. Basically just makes her trigger effects more often, makes her do more damage. That is good. Then we're getting awakening adjustments to Talon as well. The A3 Thorn Shield stacks gain per ultimate cast increased from 2 to 4. That's really good. Okay, it makes her scale a lot faster, and she wasn't really reaching max stacks super often, at least from when I was using her, or it would just take too long. So that's a good change if you do have the A3. Now the A5, for every 1 stack of Thorn Shield, gain an additional 1% penetration. Basically, all you gotta know about Talon's A5 is previously, or at least, I guess, currently, it basically just gives her unyielding after she reaches the most Thorn Shield stacks, which takes forever. And then it just keeps her alive, and it's just like, kind of a mid-awakening. Now it'll actually increase damage, which is good. That's a good change, even if it doesn't affect many players, because who the heck has A5 Talon, right? Fixed an issue where Praetus would sometimes display incorrect ultimate casting animations. That's decent. Torador fixed an issue where the second revival from A5 could fail to trigger in extreme cases where the hero was killed immediately after the first revival ended. I mean, bug fixes are always good. Speaking of, we have Beatrix fixed an issue where her summon Dream Eater could use an incorrect counter under specific conditions. This actually has already been fixed on global. We just got compensation. Cithra fixed an issue where the summon could use an incorrect counter as well. Other adjustments modified the mechanism HP deduction effects that some heroes apply to allies. When the target has a shield, the shield will be ignored and HP will be deducted directly. Which I guess is how it should work, but, you know, that's weird. Either way, fixed an issue where the fatal damage immunity mechanism for Airless and Lily sometimes does not work correctly. This is amazing. This has happened a lot of times, whether it's Matrix or GVG or things along those lines. I've noticed that sometimes it doesn't work every single time. Obviously, I know life this game and it didn't happen that often, but that's still good. And now we get to the main part of the video. We are getting Malrik Hall changes. Now, are these good or are they not? Well, let's go through them. Number 1, optimize the drowsiness tag in Malrik Halls of Illusion, changing the effect duration from permanent to 10 seconds. This is one of the few impossible modifiers. Literally, if you have a Malrik stone that says drowsiness, and it's high level, it is not possible. There's only 2 ways to deal with it. Lust, who gets slept anyways, and Durza, who gets slept anyways. So there's nothing to do with it. But now it'll only immobilize your units for 10 seconds, which is actually manageable. Now, is it still really hard? Hell yeah, but that is a good change. Then we're getting enabled overall statistics in Malrik Halls of Illusion. I'm pretty sure this is damage counters on the side. Maybe. I don't know. And then available energy for trial keystones increased to 10 points. So instead of 5, it's being doubled to 10. Now, personally, I do like if they were to make it unlimited, but also, if you're not doing a stone in 10 tries, you're not doing the stone. So honestly, I think 10 is a good number to be at least personally, and I'm not too mad with that, right? That is something we've been asking for, and they're changing it to make it more lenient. We're also getting auto fight for level 3, 4, and 5 trial keystones. Now, I don't recommend autoing all of those, but that's good, especially for a lot of top players who are tired of manually all of their keystones. Mostly because you have to actually gear them before you do them. This way you can just click auto fight, have the saved gear, and then just take it off immediately and manual it. That's good, right? Then added low level trial keystone storage. So instead of having to discard all of your low levels, they will be stored separately. So you get more storage capacity. So let's say you have like 100 level 1s and 2s that you have to discard because you don't have space because you're struggling to do your 3s and 4s and 5s because maybe you don't have Valar or something. These are all going to go into a different storage, which is also pretty good. I like these changes. I think these are pretty good. I mean, what have we been asking for? We've been asking for some nerfs on some of the harder things like drowsiness. That is exactly what we're getting. We've asked for more trials, and that's what we've gotten. We've gotten, you know, a little bit better rewards from removing psychic powers recently, and the auto fights are good, and the freaking low level storage is really good as well. I like these changes. I think this is a good update coming soon. We're also getting a couple things. We're getting tier 3 gear drops to random mythic gear chests and Drake's Chasm Abyss difficulty. Random mythic gear chest now has a chance to yield T3 gear. So like the really shitty Invix stuff can now be really shitty Cataclysm. Whatever. Sure, it's better, technically. We're getting recasting hammer shards to Nightmare 3 and Nightmare 4. My worry is this may expand the pool too much. Hopefully they equalize some of the important drops like Ancient Shards and Soulstones and stuff. So that's where I'm a little worried. Gear Dungeon 1 and 2 are getting 3 additional stages, up to 13 each, which is good. I mean, Gear Dungeon 1 and 2 are now a little bit better, and now we're going to be able to go up even further. We're also getting boss stages and Hindered Chamber stages and Tower of Deception have been updated with new tags. My worry is that makes it harder to auto. Well, whatever. New content will be available after the current cycle ends. So, personally, I like this update. Phelin's a bit better. Dahlia potentially getting rerun. This is like our little bit of notice at the beginning. You know, we're getting a couple bug fixes, which are good, obviously. And then the Malrik changes are good. And then I do like the new Gear Dungeon thing. Decent update to me. Just wanted to inform y'all of what's coming. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe. I'll see you later. Destined signing out.